Hello and welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to be making a venison jerky recipe. This is a simple recipe that's easy to make. It does not require a dehydrator, so we're going to be using the oven. I thought for the longest time I needed a dehydrator if I wanted to make good jerky. Absolutely not the case. So I'll show you how we do it. Relatively few and relatively simple ingredients that are very flexible. If you want to sweeten it up with more brown sugar or spice it up with more pepper, you absolutely can. We're going to be using about a 1 pound venison roast today. You can use pretty much any cut. If you want to use steaks, you can. It tastes amazing with roast, nice and tender and delicious, so I don't use steaks, no need to. But anyway, follow along, let me know what you think, and here we go. All right, first we're going to start out with the marinade. This is a marinade that is, I wouldn't call it a teriyaki flavor, but it's kind of a maybe original jerky flavor. There's my baby talking, helping me out. But it's a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of pepper zestiness in it. Pretty versatile flavor. So start out with the marinade, and then what we'll do is we'll cut up the meat and add that to the marinade, let it sit for a while, and then come back and bake this in the oven and have some great jerky. So here we go. When you're ready to cut up the meat, what I recommend is have your meat partially frozen. So what I typically do is I'll thaw out the meat completely in the fridge, and then I'll put it in the freezer for anywhere from probably 15 to 30 minutes before I'm ready to cut it up. Makes it a lot easier to slice thinly. From that point, we're slicing it into strips of about 1/8 to 1/4 of an inch in width, and those will be our jerky strips. Okay, so our meat sat in the fridge for a little over 24 hours. Let that flavor really soak in. The next step is I have removed the meat from the bag, drained as much of the liquid as I can. And then what we're gonna do next is we're gonna take a bunch of these toothpicks and just kind of skewer each of these pieces one at a time to where we can then bring it into the oven. And what we'll do is we will hang each of these pieces like so above either a pan or some tin foil. I prefer to use foil. The drippings get pretty hard and crusty being in there for several hours, and they're a pain in the butt to get off a pan, so I just use foil, throw it away. And what we'll do from there is we'll line the oven like this, spacing them out so they're not touching. We will set the oven to the lowest temperature, which in my case is 175. If you can go down a little lower, that's probably even better. I bake these in the oven for about 3.5 hours. I just check it after 3 hours, I check it every half hour or so and kind of see how we're doing. But up to you, obviously, as far as how tough you want it, kind of how crispy versus how soft you want the jerky to be. So we're gonna go ahead and set these into the oven and go from there. One other thing I'll say real quick is the first time I tried to make it this way in the oven with the toothpicks, I tried to set them all on the rack outside of the oven. So I actually put the rack over the sink, set all the strips on there with toothpicks, and then tried to put the rack in the oven. But dumb idea, because in order to get the rack in, you have to really tilt it pretty sharply, and all of the jerky ended up falling off. So best way is to just put them directly on the oven rack with the rack already in the oven like you see here. right, well, these were in the oven for, I'd say 3 hours and about 15 minutes, and they're looking pretty perfect. So they're still like pretty soft and breakable to where it's not like you're eating leather, but perfect texture in my opinion. All right, guys, here's the end result here. Got the jerky out of the oven. Honestly, it's perfect. Not too tough. Flavor's incredible. So good. Give it a try. Let me know what you think. If you change something up, let me know how you like it. Thanks for watching. Bon appetit.